Hi everyone, welcome back to our channel Prep World. In this video, we will be continuing with our IELTS speaking mock test series. We are bringing up a very interesting topic for you. Describe a time when you were really proud of yourself. Well, it sounds easy, but when you are on the seat and you have to answer to that question, you become all confused. Now, I am going to ease your confusion over here by sharing certain sample answers with you that is going to make your task really easy. So, let's dive right in. Hi, can you tell me your full name please?
Hi, my name is Ritika Gupta.
Hi Ritika, I am going to be your examiner for this IELTS speaking test. This is your part 1 of the test. I am going to ask you certain questions and you have to answer to them. Okay, so let's start. Your question 1 is, what does being proud mean to you?
To me, being proud means feeling a deep sense of satisfaction with something you've done, especially when it required hard work or overcoming a challenge. It's a kind of internal reward.
Okay, Ritika, do you think people should celebrate their small achievements?
Yes, definitely. Small wins keeps us motivated and build confidence. If we wait only for big successes to feel proud, we miss out on the daily progress that really shapes our journey.
Okay, in your life, have you ever felt proud of someone else?
Many times, especially my younger sister. Last year, she won a scholarship, and seeing her grow into a confident, focused person made me really proud. It's inspiring to watch someone you love achieve something through effort.
According to you, what kind of things make people proud in general?
It varies. For some, it's academic or career success. For others, it could be personal milestones like helping someone, learning a skill, or even sticking to a goal. It's all about what matters to the individual.
Great answers. Ritika gave clear, structured answers with emotional depth. Perfect for part 1. Notice how she personalized the response while keeping the answer relevant to the general question. This technique is perfect for your part 1 to score really well. Now, let's move on to part 2. Now, Ritika, this is part 2 of your IELTS speaking test. It's a cue card section. I'm going to provide you a cue card. You will have 1 minute to think over it and you have to speak for 2 to 3 minutes on the same. Okay, so let's start. Your cue card is, describe a time when you were really proud of yourself. You should say when it happened, what you did, why you were proud of it, and how you felt at that time.
One moment I felt really proud of myself was when I organized a charity drive in my college to raise funds for underprivileged children. This happened about a year ago, and it was the first time I took full responsibility for a public event. I coordinated with my college administration, gathered volunteers, created posters, and managed the budget. We held a cultural evening with music, food stalls, and games, and we donated all the proceeds to local NGO. It was exhausting, honestly. There were moments of doubt and frustration, like when one of the key performers cancelled last minute. But I pushed through with my team and we ended up raising more than 50,000. When I handed over the check to the NGO director and saw the smiles on kids' faces, I felt a deep sense of accomplishment. That pride came not just from completing a task, but from making a real impact.
Excellent storytelling. Did you notice how Ritika structured her answer with a perfect beginning, middle, and end? She described the situations, the actions she took, and how she felt. That emotional reflection is the key to score really well in your part 2. Now, let's move on to part 3. So Ritika, this is the part 3 and the last section of your IELTS speaking test. I'm going to ask you certain questions based on your part 2 cue card. Okay, so let's start. Your first question is, do you think people focus too much on achievements these days?
I think so. Especially in competitive environments, there's a constant pressure to perform in academics, jobs, even on social media. While ambition is good, too much focus on results can lead to burnout or anxiety.
That's a smart perspective in her answer, highlighting both ambition and downside. She used modern context in her answer, which made her answer relevant and perfect for part 3. Okay, Ritika, your next question is it better to be proud or to stay humble?
I believe both are important. Pride gives you confidence and motivation, but humility keeps you grounded. It's about balance, being proud of your work without letting it become arrogance.
Great answer. Your next question is, what's the role of parents or teachers in making children feel proud?
A huge role, I'd say. Encouragement from parents and teachers can boost a child's self-esteem. When a child is praised for effort, not just results, They start associating pride with hard work rather than just winning.
Okay, your next and the last question is, can pride ever be a negative thing?
Yes, definitely. If someone becomes overconfident or refuses to take feedback because they're too proud, it can affect relationships and personal growth. Healthy pride is fine, but unchecked pride can turn into ego.
Okay, Ritika, that's a wrap of your IELTS speaking test. Thank you. Nicely concluded by Ritika. Did you see how her answers were structured? Her grammar was top notch and the vocabulary she used was relatable. She even added her real life examples and experiences to the answer. All these factors make your answer a strong one. So make sure you also note down these pointers and always try to inculcate them while you are practicing for your IELTS speaking test. With this, we wrap up today's episode. For more such videos, keep following PrepWorld, subscribe to our channel because we will be posting more such videos on a lot of tricky topics. And if you have any query, if you have any doubt, please drop in comments and we will personally take care of it. Thank you.